This is our Monday morning, guys. Got some more snow. Casey's doing a good job cleaning off the car. That's what our Monday morning looks like. Yeah, he's doing pretty good there. Yeah, got some more snow. Just a light dusting. That's all we get these days. So they're ready, off to school, ready for Monday. They only have a four-day week this week because Friday's a PA day. So it'll be the first PA day of the year. Alright, Henry's turn. Got a lot to clean off. And Casey's in the car. It's definitely a cold Monday morning. But I think it's supposed to, the temperatures are supposed to rise. It's supposed to get warmer. They'll eventually get to school. Yeah, that's how you clean off the car, guys. And they are off to school. Happy Monday, guys. Welcome to our channel. Welcome back to the Aeronaut Adventures. We're happy to have you. If you are new here, please hit the subscribe button. We'd be happy to have you. We do a little bit of everything. A vlog every day. Costco hauls, mukbangs, every kind of haul you can think of. You know, we do a little bit of everything, and we like to have fun, and we like to go on adventures, because every day is an adventure around here when you have two boys. Never a dull moment, that is for sure. So welcome. We hope you come join our little adventure, and we're happy to have you. So the boys are off to school. Oh, and I'm Stephanie, if you are new here, and my husband is Aurelian, which you saw earlier, and our two boys are Casey and, well, Henry's the oldest and Casey is the youngest, and they are just off to school, and Henry's in grade 1, Casey is in SK Senior Kindergarten. So I like to introduce ourselves, you know, try to remember anyways to introduce ourselves once in a while, just in case anybody new is watching. So, welcome, and happy Monday. So they're off to school, so that means coffee. Coffee time, because it's Monday, let's face it. Nobody likes Mondays. I know I don't. It was very hard to get out of bed. I woke up before my alarm did, which was good. But still, it was hard to drag my butt out of bed, when all I wanted to do was stay in my nice, warm, cozy bed, because knowing what the weather was like outside, you know, cold. So, but yeah, have to get up. So, but the best way to start the day is with a cup of coffee. All right, first, creamer. So last night, Henry decided to work more on his project. He drew a few pictures. Just to make, you know, kind of put his own mark on it, you know, make it kind of colorful. I am just going to have him, like, on the front of the flap, he put, because he's working on a timeline, and he has to pick 7 events from his life, you know, starting with his birth, and then, like, certain events, you know, it could be anything from riding a bike for the first time, switching schools, like that kind of thing. So he has to do that. He has to next Monday. We got a good start yesterday, and he has to write the year. But I'm also gonna have him write the months, you know, because there are some events that happen in the same year. You know, it was just like a busy, you know, that time where, okay, everything happened in the same year. So I'm gonna have him write like the month and put them in order that way. And then he has to have a picture. So I'm gonna like I got the pictures. I'm gonna just print them off Walmart's photo center, and then he could just, you know, kind of cut them, you know, make them fit, and then put them on the paper, you know, because I didn't feel like searching around around the house. And then it's like, well, even if I took from, you know, pictures that I had, you know, I'm going to have to replace them, so I might as well just go to Walmart and print them off. There's, I think, about like 4 we're printing off, and then the other ones he's just going to draw. He's going to do a drawing too, because you have to have a picture on top of the flap on the inside and then because you have to describe, because you have to write a sentence about the event, and you have to describe what you're talking about in the picture. So yeah, so he kind of worked on that. He drew some hearts, he drew some trees, you know, and so yeah, good. He's off to a good start. So when he comes home from school, we will work on it again tonight. So coffee. But it's really hard because get him to sit down and to take his time to write out the sentences, because he's going to be graded on this project, and he's going to be graded on how neat his writing is. So I'm sitting there, I'm just guiding him along, and if I find it, you know, okay, you know, you can do better, you know, if it's a little too messy. But then, you know, then he'll do it again, and then that's where he gets frustrated, when he has to redo it. Even though I tell him, okay, take your time, and I don't think he understands. You know, you're getting graded on this. You want to make it your best work, you know. But like, I was like thinking later, you know what? How do you grade something like that when it's like a grade 1? You know, a 6-year-old, that, you know, because it's like, this would be hard because you know their writing isn't the best. You know, I would say right now his writing is a little bit above chicken scratch. You know, you can start to understand what he's writing, right? I wouldn't want to be the one grading it. I know. I don't know how teachers grade a 6-year-old work. Yeah. So when he comes home, we will continue working on that. Yeah. So he's off to a good start though, and that's the thing. As long as I feel like, okay, you worked on it, you got this much done, you made this much progress, okay, that's good, you know, yeah. And so I will do that today. I don't know if I'll go pick up the pictures today. I might maybe do it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see after I have coffee how I feel. Let's see how motivated and like energetic I am after coffee. You know, I hate picking up pictures, because you have to like go all the way back and like go in Walmart. It's all the photo centers all the way in the back. Like, oh. So if you're having your cup of coffee or tea, enjoy. Here's to a fabulous, wonderful, not my coffee. I think he used one of the free samples this morning. It was like a cappuccino. Oh. Okay. Alright. That just took me by surprise when I was expecting my Maxwell coffee. Alright, no, we're good. I got like a bunch of samples. I think he used one of these. That's why it tastes like a cappuccino one. I got a bunch of samples. Yeah, from Nescafe. Nescafe. I have sweet and creamy. I have caramel. Well, actually, that's the name of it. French vanilla, and the original. And I also have some from Tim Hortons still. Yeah. Yeah. Just samples that come in the mail. It's like, alright, just add to my pile. Alright, so I'm good. It was just, you know, when you're expecting a different, you know, like your coffee, you know, and it tastes different, you're like, oh, wait a minute, yeah. Okay, no, we're good. Alright guys, so enjoy your Monday. Have a fantastic day, even though I know it's Monday. But let's get through this day together, alright? So, enjoy your coffee or tea. And I will check back in. Well, it has been a productive morning, afternoon. Folded a big pile of laundry that's probably been sitting there all week and almost got lost in it because that's how many baskets there were. I don't mind doing the laundry, but it's the folding and putting it away that's not so fun. So, but I got it done, and I really just let it go get the boys. This morning when he dropped them off, the teachers wrote there, handed out pieces of paper, just information. Because I've mentioned the public schools that have been rotating, taking one day strikes, and that was last Wednesday. And the boys' school, they go to Catholic, and in September, at the beginning of the school year, they were talking about having a strike day, but that was avoided. They didn't end up having one, but next Monday, they might be having a strike day. So we're just going to have to keep our ears open and listen to the latest news on it, and just keep updated on it as next Monday gets closer. But so, okay, this is what the paper says. Okay, so, alright, so we have been doing our part to negotiate agreement. We have met almost 40 times with the government and school board trustees. The trustees have worked constructively, but the federal government has been disorganized and disrespectful throughout the process. That's not a shocker or surprise, because that's that's typical government, right? Why would they give a poop? Yeah. Okay, so the federal government wants to make a significant cuts to education. They are insisting we accept an agreement that includes larger class sizes, mandatory e-learning, and the elimination of programs and supports for vulnerable students. This would result in classes growing to 40 students or more, as well as the elimination of thousands of teaching positions and tens of thousands of course options. They are refusing to commit to protecting full-day kindergarten. These cuts would have devastating long-term effects on student learning. I can't believe that, because right now, you're going to shove 40 or more students in a tiny classroom. Right now, Casey has 30 students in his classroom. Now, mind you, his classroom is combined. It is, well, so is Henry's. Casey's is junior kindergarten and senior kindergarten. He has 30 in his classroom. Henry has 20 in his classroom. Henry's is grade 1 and grade 2. You're going to add more to that? No. Do you not know how stupid you sound for government? Apparently not. Because that's going to make the kids suffer. What's going to happen is they're going to fall behind. They're going to, because they're going to need help, and they won't be able to get it because the teacher, even if she has an assistant, they're going to be too busy. Because there's no way that all kids can get the proper learning if there's that many students. That is crazy. And to take away the teaching positions, come on. And they're going to eliminate programs and support for vulnerable students. Look, I wonder what kind of programs. They are just being idiots. So the teachers were out, getting the information out, which is good, because it's nice to know what's going on. Excuse me. So they are still negotiating, and I hope they get everything they ask for, because, in my opinion, Ford can just take it and shove it where the sun don't shine. He is being a you-know-what, a pain in the ass, and this is not right. And plus, until everything is settled, there are no field trips, no after school activities, nothing like that. So that for right now is, put on hold until everything is settled. So yeah, that sucks. Ford, you suck. Yeah. So I hope, because we of course, like any parent, we support our teachers. The boys have awesome, amazing teachers, and they have grown so much. I've noticed the growth in them since they started junior kindergarten, and since they started taking speech therapy. Casey is talking more clearly. We're understanding him more. And like before, when we couldn't understand him, boy, would he have a hissy fit. You know, he would have one major temper tantrum. You know, but it was understandable, because it's like I would do the same thing if I was trying to say something and you couldn't understand me. You know, when you're like, you know what, you're like, you know, 4 or 5 years old. Yeah, I would do the same thing. So, you know, like you just have to get him to calm down, and then you eventually, you know, you get what he's trying to say. You're like, oh, okay, you know. But since he's been taking speech, and I help them at home too, you know, it has gone a long way, and I've noticed a difference, you know. And with Henry, I've noticed a difference and an improvement in his reading. I was helping him with, because they came home with an online computer app, I guess. It helps them with their reading. It's different activities, and I'll sit next to him and just monitor him, and you know, and he's doing so good. I'm like, wow, like he'll read the sentences, like he had no problem. He knew, you know, what everything was, and all he got to do is click on the word, and he did really good. So it's like, you know, I'm noticing, you know, little things like that. And like, if you take stuff like that away, yeah, our kids are going to suffer, and you have some explaining to do, you know. Yeah, because we want the best education for our kids, obviously. But Ford is just being a ding-dong. That's for sure. And a few other things, but I can't say. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted once next Monday comes, if they go on strike. I know, and if they do, we support it, you know, because they deserve everything that they're asking for. And I'm happy that they're fighting this, because I would too. Yeah. So speaking of the boys, they'll be home soon, and I ordered all the pictures that Henry needs for his project, so I'm gonna pick them up tomorrow. They used to have a 1 hour photo, maybe if you go in, but online they changed it, I don't know. But it just said ready next day and email you when they arrive. Although last time I ordered something online, I didn't get an email saying that they were there. Our Christmas cards, I ordered them and I never got an email, and I was like, oh, you know what, they should be in by now. And so I go online to check on my order and the status. Oh, in. And I'm like, ready for pickup. I'm like, oh, gee, thanks for the email. You know, so yeah. So I might, if I don't get an email by like maybe tonight, or like tomorrow morning, I'll go check. So, but that's done, and he's going to work on it again tonight. So I will check back in when they come home. All right, I'll be back. Well, the boys are home from school. See, our snow disappeared, which makes for one muddy driveway because now the weather is mild. Look at a muddy driveway. Try to stay off the mud. Oh, look at our boots. I guess this is what spring is like. Ugh, muddy boots.
Oh,
Thank you.
And Casey said that
Thanks.
they have 100 in his classroom.
100?
Yeah, it's 300 kids in his classroom.
Wow, that's a lot of students. How was school? Good? Welcome home. Missed ya. What do you say? Oh my goodness. What do you say? Say excuse me. Boys with the burps and their farts. Where are you? Oh, I see you. Casey! Like freezing in the morning, and now it's mild. Finally, you're taking your time. Grilled cheese sandwich, anyone? The boys are home, and of course, you know, Henry hasn't been home for 5 minutes, and one of the first things he says is, I'm starving. So, grilled cheese sandwich it is. Doing that right now. And we just found out about the strike. They are striking next Tuesday for 1 day. So, yeah, I hope they get what they want and just keep on fighting. You know, somebody has to fight for our kids, and they're with our kids for the majority of the week. So, fight on. You know, they do everything for our kids. I know we have great teachers, so I hope they get what they're asking for and that the government smartens up. You know, I'm grabbing the sliced cheese. Alright, so I'm going to cook him up a couple of grilled cheese sandwiches. And, yeah, figure out how to do chicken and put it in the oven. Yep. Oh no. I think I'm going to put the spice on it. Montreal chicken spice. Just to switch it up. I think I did that with Worcestershire sauce. Yeah. Alright. I'm going to do that. Yeah. I might as well start doing that now because it's like going on 3:30. I don't know where the day goes. I swear, like, there's not enough hours in the day. There really isn't. Alright, I gotta get the second grilled cheese going, and oh, well, I'll check back in. Alright, dinner is served. I got corn, scalloped potatoes from my box, and a quarter leg chicken. I put a little bit of Worcestershire sauce and Montreal spice in a little bowl, mixed it around, and put it on the chicken. And then when I was done putting down the chicken, I just dumped what was rest in the bowl on the chicken and then sprinkled some extra Montreal. Whoop, it's steaming up. Whoa, guys. The potatoes just came out of the oven. So that's why it was steamy. And I put some extra Montreal spice on there and put it in the oven for 15 minutes at 400 degrees. It's a nice, it's really good. This is my second time making the chicken this way. I made it like that, I don't know, a few months ago, and it tastes really good. So, bon appetit! So, I'm just about to help Henry with his project. We're going to sit down and work on a couple more of his timelines. Get that done. And I still didn't get the email from Walmart, so I'm going to check tomorrow morning before I go. I'm sure by tomorrow morning my pictures will be done. So, yeah, I didn't realize I usually check on the computer our YouTube channel if there's any comments that have to be, because you know how YouTube will hold comments if they think it's spam. So I had to review them and approve them. So if you're wondering why I wasn't, communicating with you, that's why. I am so sorry. I usually do check if there's any comments that are being held for review. And last time I did, these ones weren't there. So I need to, remind myself to just check them more regularly. And, because there were quite a few. So I'm sorry. Just know that, I did not block. Yes. I didn't block anybody. I don't block anybody. I would only block somebody if it was absolutely necessary.
Hey guys.
And so I don't block anybody. So if you're wondering, why your comments weren't appearing or I wasn't responding back, that's why. So once again, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's all fixed, and I promise I will check them more regularly. Even the ones from a troll. Nothing bad, but it's when they say the same thing. Yeah, a friendly troll. Yeah, even trolls, you gotta love them.
I get one.
Alright, so I might as well end the video here.
1, 2 people.
Yeah, that's his timeline. Hang on, guys. So this is his paper. It's upside down, but that's what he has to work on. He only has to do 7, but his teacher attached 10 pieces of paper. So I'm probably going to cut what we don't need.
I go in that butter.
That's just one long piece.
1, 2, 3.
So alright, I'm going to end the video. Say goodnight to you guys. And we'll see you tomorrow morning. And I hope you have a great night. And we survived Monday. Woohoo! On to Tuesday. Alright guys, take care. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.